we know the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So it don't matter, like, one day they could wake, like, you had times where they threatened to all right, we finna go. We finna get these nukes out. And then something will happen, and then, you know, they'll just go back to, let's try to hash it out. Let's try to have a treaty, or let's try to have talks or whatever. The Lord is in control. The Lord is he's the one controlling this whole thing.
Hey, you know how much hate you gotta have to wipe off like 400 million people? Yeah. They call us hate.
Yeah. Like you're anticipating that millions of people, babies, children, little elderly people, dogs, cats.
You mad at the raiders? You mad at mad at all this stuff? Hey, what they do?
All type of species and shit, man. You agreeing that you're gonna have a role in wiping that shit out.
Yeah, eradicate.
Eradicate.
I haven't heard a scripture of saying the dogs are gonna make them serious. Animals are making it on this part. I don't think animals are making it on this part down here.
You know, because now he is creating laws and things where you got Israelites out here, you know, sleeping with. They really are the nation. Hey, because niggas are doing too.
Oh yeah, they're splicing, candidate,
They like
their genetic makeup,
pit bulls and shit. Like a lot of them.
splicing, a lot of genetic splicing.
Small pigs. They make it to where they can't even like breathe and stand upright, man.
Willies?
Yeah, the bullies. That's what they are. Bullies.
Yeah.
Trying to make them vicious ass dogs as small as possible.
Yeah, just like swole, but
They want to get certain species where they can say, oh, see, even the male version of the male get pregnant. The male can have babies. Penguins, you know?
Yeah.
Remember that one dude who put that gene in that frog and turned into a bull frog, man.
Or there's certain animals that have
WB
those
frog.
they're into sadly, you know? They have those tendencies where the male will sleep with another male. So they're just twisting it all, man. The creation, the animals, they've all been affected by the spiritual.
Never was natural.
Yeah.
So that shit gotta go. You gotta destroy it, man. Yeah, he was, but somebody could get that.
Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and the rivers of waters he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Read that again.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
What does the heart mean?
Mind.
The mind. Go ahead.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the heart. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice.
That's it. I really want just the first verse to show you that the Lord is in control. So even if some of these the rulers of these nations, there might be a time where they might be like, man, they start to have like a spirit of you know, compassion. Like, you know, but what about, you know, there's innocent people. There's people that got lives that, you know, they want to explore and they want to get to do this. And on that day, fuck all that. Destroy that whore. Destroy the beast. She's been the problem of the earth. Plus, this is vengeance from the Lord. This soil, a lot of the blood of the saints have been shed on this soil. All right? So this land got to get cleansed. all the Israelite blood on this land. And you always hear these other nations, they always bring up that shameful past. When they be getting on America's ass, they always bring up what happened to us. They knew, everybody saw what happened to us, man. They all got that recorded in history. So yeah, the Lord's gonna put it, He's gonna put it in them. Cause I'm pretty sure they're gonna be thinking about all that shit, man. These motherfuckers they built that place up, raping, bloodshed, free labor, you know. And they used them to go and wage war on other countries, nearby countries, took their resources.
You're telling me the American military would have been this good without Jake? Fuck out of here.
Right.
And it's like the whole world could see the history of America, but Jake that's living here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
So the Lord's gonna put it in them. He gonna cause them to think something that's gonna really like push them.
Yeah.
To make them just say fuck it.
It's like, you know how you bring, like, something comes back to your memory about someone that did something to you, and you, all the, like we always say in the kingdom, the Lord's about to put the Spirit on us to come, and the Lord is gonna do the same thing to these world leaders. They gonna put the Spirit on them. Like, remember that fucked up deal that America did with us back when, or look how America has turned our men into moles and our women into sluts. All that's going to be compiled up, and they're going to say, man, fuck you. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. What the Korean War, all those wars they had over there, Vietnam War, the Korean Wars, you know, the countries in the Middle East going to think upon how Desert Storm, Soleimani, all that shit.
That's why all the nations that's coming together under the banner of Russia, China, and those countries, they're gonna be like, man, I'll be damned if they turn us into Iraq. Right. I'll be damned if they turn us into Libya. I'll be damned if they turn us into Yugoslavia. You know? And that's just what it's gonna be. Right. So going back to I think I go back to Isaiah 13. So now you understand why they're not going to have any pity on the fruit of the womb.
Isaiah 13, I believe I was verse 18.
You'll never see the dude
Their
over here,
bows
man. Checking.
also shall dash the
tickets.
young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the
Never.
fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when Yahweh threw Sodom and Gomorrah, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Who's the child?
So Edomites?
Basically, wise men.
Okay. Verse 20. It shall never.
What does this show you? It talks about just up above that he was going to stir up the Medes, and they were going to basically send their bows and dash them to pieces. Since when does a bow cause somebody just burst into pieces?
It shoots and sticks in you, and that's
Yeah, you get pierced, penetrated, and then you just fall to your knees and die and bleed out. That's talking about dashing you to pieces. What's going to do that? What's going to cause a person to just disintegrate? Missiles. That's how you understand that that's not talking about ancient Babylon or the Neo-Babylonian Empire. That's how you know. And then a bow and arrow is not going to cause the entire landmass to end up like Sodom and Gomorrah. That's not realistic.
You can't shoot a bow and arrow across the world, but you can't shoot a missile. It's so obvious, you know?
Yeah, keep on reading.
Verse 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Hold on. Where's modern day Babylon at now? Iraq. people dwell in Iraq? Certainly do.
Were they taken down by thermonuclear fire? Ancient Babylon?
Nope.
Taken down by
Who took what empire took them down?
I said it before.
If
What
you know-
empire took down Babylon?
If you know that image in Daniel,
That's your car, brother. Your car, brother. This movie, that's it. See about the movie.
all lawyers.
I know, he was looking for something. Yeah.
Real.
Thank you, guys.
But getting back to the question, what empire took down the Babylonians? Yeah, that's it. So that's how you know. This is not talking. That prophecy in Isaiah 13 ain't talking about ancient Babylon. A lot of Christians, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Because they're not learned when it comes to the prophecies. All right. They wasn't given that spirit. But you can go back and finish, bro.
Okay, this is the rest of Isaiah 13, verse 20. Start from the top of it. It shall neither be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
All right, hold up. What other precepts comes to mind? The scripture that he just read, what other precept comes to mind?
I think in
What other
Revelation,
scriptures go along with what he just read?
Yeah,
Revelation, when it talks about what something, a cage of birds. What is it?
Try to find it. Yeah. Go look for the
Every
scripture.
hateful.
You know what I said?
Get the scripture.
Yeah, bring it up, bro.
Revelation 18:2.
Yeah,
Read it.
There's no power in these precepts if we can't read them verbatim. Well, I'm not saying no power. It's not the same force.
Yeah, another brother hold one, grab another pre as well. Go ahead, bro. No. Read what you have.
Revelation 18:2.
Yeah.
Revelation 18:2.
Brother Courtney.
And they cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devil, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Those foul spirits are desert animals.
Yeah.
And he's named in that chapter. It's not people. There was an old breakdown that said that there was people.
Yeah, it's not.
The real breakdown.
It's talking about the aftermath.
Yeah.
Yep.
After the smoke clears, even though the scriptures say that the smoke go up forever, but even when you break that down, it doesn't mean literally forever. Because if that's the case, then Sodom and Gomorrah would still be on fire.
Right.
All right. So obviously, there's going to be a time when the smoke is going to clear, and the only things that's going to inhabit this big landmass is just these desert creatures and the fowls. Okay. No, it's not going to be inhabitable. This place is going to be it's going to be in such a ruined state that nothing can, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, you can't really grow nothing there. That's how damaged that land was. You won't really be able to live on this soil. So it only makes sense. This is talking about after a nuclear war, which did not happen to ancient Babylon.
Yeah, once the missiles go up, detonate, they have what scripture say, sulfur,
Yep.
brimstone. You can't grow nothing out of that. All the sulfur, brimstone elements hit the earth. You can't grow nothing off the ground.
Any brother know a precept where it speaks about the characteristics of that nuclear missiles? Grab